Gosh, I love Bruce Hornsby, if you can't tell. Whenever you hear piano, that's Bruce Hornsby. I'm just sitting out here, Bantam. Sipping my maple latte. They've closed, gone home. Getting to know the girl who works here pretty well. She's pretty nice. Truth be told, I was gonna come back here and rant some more. You probably just caught the business end of the last rant. Walking around in the dark around the cemetery, still looking for my ghost. But I'm done. Especially without, a whole heap of followers. I'm not no Peter Santinello. Especially without 1 million or 2 followers, it's just, me trying to change anyone's opinion, let alone a good chunk of the public's opinion, is like trying to stop the tide. Yeah, you guys gotta understand something. It burns inside of me. Every minute, every day. It's like an affliction. I don't know how this came to be with me. I really don't. It wasn't always this way. Again, back in my younger days, my head was in the clouds. Kinda, literally. Used to smoke a lot of dope. Went back to school in my late 20s. As some of you know, I studied social work at first. Talk about hopeless, and then I was ushered into sociology when I kind of rocked the boat with the faculty. And from there, kind of just steamrolled, Certain events came to pass, like September 11th. And, as I've told you guys, I started really studying intelligence agencies, their history, foreign policy, with a sprinkling of good old history in there as well. Like I've said, I didn't really get into the Civil War until fairly recently. I'm glad I did, but, I'm also not. The whole thing has just given me this flame inside that I often wish I could just extinguish. It's like the more you know, the more it burns. And the more the public stays glued to mass media, the more aggravating it gets. Many days I wish I never opened Pandora's box. I really didn't, but too late. That's Hornsby covering Sam Cooke. Love both of them, really. God, those were the days. You know, back in the late 80s and back around the time of Sam Cooke. That stuff is gone, gone, gone now. I know I seem bummed out kind of, but this is really just my normal state. I mean, not part of my normal state. I have my ups and I have my downs. You know, well, what kind of guy in his right mind, you know, just tries to stop the tide? I've actually been trying harder and harder these days to just turn it off, go about my life, make improvements where I can. But most of you don't understand. I mean, it burns. It burns. Like the sun. Wish I could meet somebody else who kind of felt the same way. But on the other hand, I kind of just wish I'd meet a cute marine biologist. Somebody who isn't wrapped up at all, doesn't really care about history, politics, the world. A lot of days I just wish I could just let it go and just forget everything. Don't get me wrong, kids. I mean, I've really enjoyed the last couple days. Always do. Always love being here. Just some late night thoughts for you. I better get going though. One very different thing about me, and it's mostly because of my job. I get up very early these days, and I've come to really like it. Ugh. So tomorrow I'm gonna wake up all over again. Face the day. Face the hordes of idiots. Go back to my job. But before I do, I'm going to have about 2 helpings of the very good continental breakfast at Best Western here. Maybe do a little shopping. The Civil War store, gift shop, souvenir shop, all the way at the end almost there, right next to the ghost tours. They open at 9. So, woohoo! Do a modest bit of shopping before I go, perhaps. And I'll be on my way. And we'll pick this up again. Little exorcist shot. See you guys.